Kizza Besigye before he was abducted, healthy, strong, and full of life. And this is Besigye today, a shadow of himself. His health has been deteriorating daily. If the worst happens, God forbid, his blood will be on the hands of William Ruto and Yoweri Museveni. But how did we get here? How did a man who was once so vibrant become a prisoner of his own failing health? And most importantly, why is William Ruto being accused in this matter? If you missed it, let me take you back to late 2024 when it all started. On Saturday, November 16th, Ugandan opposition leader Dr. Kizza Besigye arrived in Nairobi to attend a book launch hosted by Martha Karua, the NARC Kenya party leader. It was supposed to be a routine visit, an opportunity for political allies to network and exchange ideas. But what unfolded was anything but routine. According to security sources, what Dr. Besigye may not have known was that agents of Uganda's intelligence service were tracking his every move. Reports suggest that these operatives alleged he had conducted several high-level meetings in Nairobi, including one that they claim was a fundraiser. What was the purpose of this fundraiser? And why would it attract the attention of spies?
Funga! Fungua! Asante.
On Saturday evening, Dr. Besigye reportedly left his hotel in Hurlingham, Nairobi, heading to an address at 108 Riverside Drive. It was there, in apartment C102, that his trail went cold. For hours, his taxi driver waited in the building's basement, 12 long hours to be exact. Texts went unanswered, calls ignored. At 4:30 a.m., the driver finally gave up and left. That would be the last time anyone would see Dr. Besigye on Kenyan soil. Days later, whispers of his sudden disappearance began to surface. According to confidential sources, a top-secret operation had unfolded that night. It is said that Ugandan intelligence agents, possibly with the cooperation of Kenya's National Intelligence Service, seized Dr. Besigye and spirited him across the border by road to Kampala. Fast forward to Wednesday, November 20th. Dr. Besigye and his ally, Haj Obaid Lutale, appeared before a Ugandan military court. The charges, allegedly plotting against Uganda's military targets. The prosecution claimed the intelligence gathered from Nairobi proved their case. But here's where it gets murkier. The Kenyan government flatly denied any knowledge of Dr. Besigye's abduction. Nairobi Regional Police Commander Adamson Bungai stated that no such incident had been reported. Even Kenya's National Police spokesperson, Risila Atieno Onyango, seemed caught off guard, insisting she was unaware of these allegations. So what really happened on that fateful night at Riverside Apartments? Was this an elaborate covert operation, orchestrated by Ugandan authorities alone? Or did it involve Kenyan officials? Why did the Kenyan government deny involvement, despite mounting evidence pointing to a coordinated effort? On the evening of Tuesday, whispers of intrigue began circulating. A source familiar with Dr. Kizza Besigye's sudden disappearance hinted at a clandestine meeting planned that Saturday night. According to the source, Dr. Besigye had informed his team he was heading to Riverside Drive to meet a Ugandan national, an individual whose identity remains a closely guarded secret. Speculation is rife that the mysterious host was no ordinary citizen but a senior officer in the Uganda People's Defence Forces, UPDF. The apartment where the meeting was to take place, Block C at 108 Riverside Drive, exuded an unsettling silence during a fact-finding visit. On the 11th floor where Dr. Besigye reportedly went, 3 apartments stood shrouded in darkness, the corridor eerily devoid of any sign of human activity. Nation reporters knocked on the door of apartment number 2, the location where Dr. Besigye was last seen entering. But their efforts were met with silence. The door remained firmly shut, concealing whatever secrets lay within. Adding to the mystery, CCTV footage from the night remains inaccessible, leaving questions about what transpired behind those closed doors unanswered. That was late 2024. Fast forward to today. Besigye is no longer the man he was. Ever since he was taken, his health has been failing rapidly. He was once a symbol of resilience. Now he is barely recognizable. His body has been deteriorating under conditions we can only imagine. And yet, those responsible continue to deny any wrongdoing. But let me ask you, if one facilitated your capture, is he not as guilty as the real perpetrators? Or even worse? What exactly is happening to Kizza Besigye? His sudden and drastic decline in health has sent shockwaves through political circles and beyond. Some say it's a natural illness, while others whisper of something more insidious. Today, we explore two chilling possibilities. By the end of this segment, you'll be the judge. One explanation making rounds is that Besigye is on a hunger strike, a desperate form of protest against his abduction and the inhumane conditions he's been subjected to. Hunger strikes aren't new. History has seen figures like Nelson Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi endure long periods without food as a statement of defiance. But here's the problem. Hunger strikes don't typically cause such rapid deterioration. The body fights to survive, drawing on fat reserves before shutting down. Yet Besigye's decline has been swift, almost unnatural. This raises a pressing question. Or was something else silently attacking his body, draining his strength without his consent? This is where the speculation takes a sinister turn. Some believe Besigye was poisoned, and this theory holds weight. His health started failing, even before rumors of a hunger strike surfaced. If someone starves themselves, the decline is gradual. Poison, on the other hand, operates differently. It infiltrates the system, mimicking natural illnesses, shutting down organs piece by piece, while leaving behind little trace until it's too late. Governments and secret agencies have long used poisons that kill slowly, disguising murder as illness. Some substances work over weeks, even months, making death seem inevitable rather than inflicted. Two theories, one unsettling reality. If Besigye's condition is due to starvation, it still begs the question, was it truly his choice? And if poisoning is the real cause, who orchestrated it? Who benefits from a weakened Besigye? A voice silenced without a gunshot fired? History has shown that when the powerful want someone gone, they don't always pull the trigger. Sometimes they let time do the killing for them. Let's discuss. Is Besigye's decline natural, self-inflicted, or something far more sinister? Stay informed, stay alert, and remember, the truth is often stranger than fiction. If, God forbid, Besigye does not make it, will his blood not be on the hands of Ruto and Museveni? This is not just about Besigye, it's about justice. If we remain silent today, who will be next? Let's discuss in the comments. Share this video, subscribe for updates, and let the truth be known.